man, let's talk about Terence Crawford. He basically on that podcast with Kareem Usman said that Manny Pacquiao, he don't rate him because he believed he cheated. He was on that ish. And it's one of those things where how can I say it? It's one of those things where where people don't like to say it because they like Pacquiao. And I'll kind of get into it after I play the clip. Here we go.
And there's so many more. Like you got Sweet Pea, you got so many other fighters.
But you don't put Manny up there. That's surprising to me, honestly.
It's a reason why he's not up there.
But
you should know that reason.
I want it from you. We talking about this.
Thank you.
From you.
Come on, man.
It's your interview.
Man, Manny's a generational talented fighter. Like he's accomplished what no other fighter is ever going to accomplish.
Yeah.
Again, but I don't feel like, he did it on his own. That's me personally, because for the simple fact, when Floyd made it a point for him to do the blood test, he didn't want to do the blood test. But then when he did do the blood test, he haven't got a knockout since.
Godly, man, that shit breaks my heart, dude.
But he was aging though.
Listen, one thing for certain, two things for sure.
Fact.
What's the last thing that leave you? Is the power.
Right.
You may lose speed, you may lose athleticism, but that power gonna still be there. Look at George Foreman.
Right. That's thing
Godly, man, that shit breaks my heart, dude.
It breaks his heart, man, because I'm gonna be real. It breaks his heart because it's a non-black fighter. If it was a black fighter, it wouldn't break any of them niggas' hearts unless it was like Sugar Ray Leonard, somebody that was beloved. That's why people don't really speak about it. It's taboo. And obviously speaking the truth is very taboo, and people forget quicker than they remember. Let me say it again. People forget quicker than they remember. All right. So they quick to forget. But like I said before, they be trying to put guys up there and compete with black fighters, and they can't. Only a handful of guys can be in that top 10 conversation that's not black. Am I wrong? Duran, Salvador Sanchez can be in that conversation. You know what I'm saying? And a few others. Well, you talk about it. Sugar Ray Leonard, Henry Armstrong, Muhammad Ali, Marvin Hagler, Sugar Ray Leonard. You know what I'm saying? When you start to getting into that conversation, it's dominated. So that's why I told y'all it's like the New England Patriots continue to dominate and win titles. People get tired of seeing the same people dominate. You know what I'm saying? You look at the NBA, that's why they changed the rules. So it can make it easier transition for the European players. It was too physical for them. They got tired of seeing it. Was like, you know what? It's not marketable to continue to have black people dominate the sport of basketball. They couldn't manufacture. They tried to get, they thought they can get some foreign guys that look white and people would support them. But Americans like, no, this dude Luka, he ain't from the mud. He ain't from the country. You know what I'm saying? Bob Arum tried to do it on Lomachenko. Americans wasn't biting. He wasn't from Iowa, Nebraska, Michigan, Florida. No, he wasn't homegrown. Now, there's always anomalies to the rules when you start to look at a guy like Conor McGregor. For whatever reason, he resonated with a lot of Americans. He can do no wrong. Even when he do evil, he can still do no wrong. All right? So that's why it's very, very taboo to really have those conversations. It's because, it's like, damn, we thought we had a great fighter, they can compete with the top legendary black fighters, and he wasn't. Everybody knew it. Why didn't you want to take the drug test? Now, Floyd was on some whole-ass coward shit because he never wanted to fight Manny Pacquiao. Let me say it again. He never wanted to fight Manny Pacquiao. Showtime forced his hand. He just threw the drug testing out there as a protective barrier, but it was some smoke. It was some fire with it. It was some smoke, or was some fire where that smoke was at. That's a fact. It was a lot of fire where that smoke was at for him. You know, climbing through the weight classes and all that type of stuff. But I mean, so be it. But you know, people don't. That's why you hear boxers not really trying to pick a fighter in the fight. They try to remain neutral. You know, they talk about a touchy subject. They try to remain neutral because everything you say, depending on who you are, is hate. It really turns to hate when you tell the truth. Let me say it again. It really turns to hate when you tell the truth. People don't like it when you tell the truth. People don't like it when you tell the truth. That's the honest thing about it. People don't like it when you tell the truth. Everybody feel that way about Manny Pacquiao. Everybody know Pacquiao to do that on the up and up, allegedly. You know, the emails from Teddy Atlas when they said, well, what if we get caught? Can we keep this under wraps? And guess what? PBC adopted that. PBC adopted that. They kept their drug testing under wraps. Am I lying? They kept their drug testing under wraps. So if you get caught hot, you pop hot, they keep it under wraps. Probably pay the other fighter some money and the fight go on. If the other fighter don't agree to it, maybe they got to announce it or whatever. Say the fight fell out because of an injury. I don't know why the truth is such a tough pill to swallow for a lot of people. If you say something, you tell a person that's on the other side of that rainbow that two people of the same gender can't have a baby. They get all up in arms. It's the fucking truth. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. What are we getting up in arms about? You know, honestly, what are we getting up in arms about? We talking about the God's honest truth. When you tell people the truth, they can't handle it no more because of the sensitivity of this generation. It's only so far you can protect your children. And now, not only are we protecting children, we protecting young adults, we protecting adults. But eventually, the truth gonna hit you in your face. You gotta eat it. You gotta deal with it. You can run from the truth as long as you want to, but you gotta deal with it. And their whole thing is, oh man, Pacquiao seems like a nice guy. I keep telling y'all, when these dudes, you know, to the eyes or aesthetically, they seem like they good people. They shit people. I mean, Pacquiao admitted to being a womanizer, but people who was, you know, mad about, you know, people that say things about the rainbow community, even if they reference the Bible in the rainbow community, you know, Pacquiao lost his Nike deal because he said he didn't support the rainbow community. That's in his religion. How can you be mad for him? You know, yeah, they took his Nike deal away from Manny Pacquiao from his religious views. But guess what? That community didn't attack Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? You know who they like to attack. It's just, everybody know what it is, but they always want to, you know, if he was a brother, I say this, he was a brother, come on, it'd be all over the place. Every time you mention his name, it'd be there. It'll be there. It'll be there. It'll be there. Sometimes you see people bring it up about Roy. Some people bring it up about James Toney. Fair game. Fair game. Can't get mad about it. But at the end of the day, you can't accuse somebody of being on steroids when they on steroids. And then you see how people try to keep Ryan shit on the low. And they steroid users. Of course, we understand it. We get it. You're a steroid user. You're trying to keep Ryan shit on the low. And it's sad at the end of the day. Quite frankly, it's sad. It really is sad. You know, it really is, in my opinion. You know, a lot of people that's quiet on the whole Ryan situation, they be quiet on Pacquiao, a lot of them steroid users. You know, they always want Tiger Woods. They want to protect his image. He was a shit person. I be thinking these guys not be shit people. You know, Pacquiao knew exactly what he was doing. He'd do it again if he had the opportunity to do it again. There's always some people that's throwing Bible throwers in your face. There's always some people that's doing Bible verses. All the people that seem to be nice and loving and all that be shit people, bro. They be shit people. Shit people. I'm glad Bud's speaking the truth. Why get mad? You know he didn't do it on the up and up, but also he would have fought Pacquiao. He probably would have made him test. He still would have fought him. So my thing is, if we gonna be talking about fighting guys on steroids, why not ostracize? Stop ostracizing them. They do it to us all the time. But our black fighters just say, okay, you ducked me or you on steroids, we're not gonna fight you. The dollar is more important than their morality. The dollar is more important than what they stand for. If they all got together and T.O. and Ryan said this racing shit, say, you know what, we ain't fucking with them. We ain't, we gonna stick together. We ain't gonna make no money. They got to make their money outside the black community. They can easily stand to do that, right? But no, I want to fight them. I want to fight them. I want to fight them. That's in a microcosm, in a small sample. That's the black community. That's the best analogy you can get. That's the black community. That never step together, never be on code together. So for a lot of y'all hoping that we can come together, it's never going to happen. Niggas will never come together. Look at something simple in boxing is Ryan Garcia, a very small community. Well, Ryan, they called me a nigga. Like, oh, like, see? Oh, you still my nigga, my Ryan, but I ain't your nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like Coombs. So at the end of the day, all you could do is build you a community of people that feel like you and go forward. That's it. Get you like-minded individuals that believe in what you believe in and whatever that is. And y'all rock out together. Y'all raise your kids together. Y'all do game nights together. I mean, y'all invest together, and that's it. The black community, like, it's dead, bro. It's dead. You want to see the faith in the black community? Come on, turn on the internet every day. Look outside every day. You can't save them. You only can save the people around you. Start off with your household, and everybody do that, we'll be fine. But hey, I agree with Bud. We all been doing it for years. But hey, hit the link in the description. Oh, Bud on Snack. Bud on Snack. Bud on Snack. Okay, shit, whatever y'all want to believe. Ryan Garcia was on Snack. Caleb Plant on Snack. Come on now, let's keep it a bean. But hey, a lot of these dudes got strength and conditioning coaches that's on steroids. They got pop for steroids themselves. So if y'all want to dig into it, Eddie Reynoso got a starting 5 of steroid users that been with him. Julio Cesar Chavez or Julio Cesar Martinez, Canelo, Valdez. Who else he done had over there? Neri and Ryan Garcia, 5 people. So, hit the link in the description. Check out the Box News playlist. Find me everywhere. Join the Patreon. Hit that link tree. Peace.